This convergence is to corroborate the importance of technology to the Nigerian business environment, with the theme FinTech Tour, Unlocking Opportunities for Nigerian Businesses. The 2022 edition of the Waka About Africa annual lecture was held in Lagos State, Nigeria. Publisher, editor-in-chief, and convener of the FinTech Tour lecture, Wama Ogidi, talks about the need and importance of the lecture.
If you watch my previous conferences, it relates to finance and technology. So I say to it to make it a yearly thing, a yearly lecture or symposium, to look into finance and ICT through tourism. And I feel this one is just a tip on the iceberg. So looking forward other years, we are going to organize more of lectures that relate to tourism and other sectors. I found out that tourism is not given much attention needed, especially from the government. But a lot of private sectors are doing the little they can. If we can relate tourism to other sectors like ICT, like technology, education, politics, and so have you, it will help to the GDP of what tourism is bringing to the economy.
Professor Samuel Olabanji Aje, chairman of the FinTech Tour Lecture 2022, highlights possible ways SMEs can be underpinned by the polity.
FinTech and how to unlock the potentials that this nation holds is very, very necessary at this time. The time is just now for us to do something great in that direction. And that will mean that everybody will have to come out and prove himself. What can I do to change the situation? This is no longer the time for us to keep looking at the direction of government alone. Leadership, yes, leadership has got a role to play there. But you as an individual, each person has got a role to play in turning around the situation and making sure that we encourage locally produced products. When our products leave the shores of Nigeria and they go outside this country, they perform brilliantly well.
The guest lecturer, Dr. Victor Alewo Adoji, talked about the unlocking opportunities for Nigerian businesses.
Now, we're talking about the unlocking our opportunities for Nigerian businesses. The question therefore is, at what level are you unlocking? Because your business will either be a startup, scale-up, or institutional. And when it comes to institutional, you have either national or multinational. I eat cashew because my state and my area produces 60% of the cashew in Nigeria. But that's not where I'm going to. Last week, here in Ekpe, a cashew processing industry was opened here in Lagos. In Ekpe, Lagos has no cashew. Again, that is just putting it mildly. But do you know what happens? When the cashew seasons are here, you find these Chinese, Indians, come to my village, live in an environment better than we live. Trailers upon trailers of cashew, they move. And you know where they move it to first? They first and foremost move them to Ghana. In Ghana, they are washed and then moved to either Ethiopia or Kenya, where they are semi-processed and dried, and then moved to Asia. Now, if you follow the value chain, you discover that in between where they are removed in my village to where they find how they find their way to Asia, you have about 16,000 jobs in between. So each time they buy these cashews from my place and they move out, I don't see money coming in, I don't see cashews going out. What I see are jobs going away.
From Lagos, Christopher Lucky, reporting for Atlantic Television Network.